Evening there, Space Monkeys. Welcome to Political Fight Club. I'm Robert Durden. Very brief episode here. It's going to be me tooting my own horn. I'm not particularly happy about it. In this instance, I'm not happy to be right, but you guys know how much I like to say I told you so. The results are coming in now from Shontel Brown versus Nina Turner. They're running for Congress in Ohio's 11th district, and there were some people that were pontificating and telling people based on basically nothing whatsoever that Nina Turner had a great chance of winning this one, that they were seeing a lot of enthusiasm on the ground. I said that was nonsense because she didn't change her campaign up very much. She ran basically the same play that she did last time, and because Democrats are underwhelming in Congress right now, that doesn't inspire a large turnout, nor does Nina's campaign inspire a lot of turnout. You have to inspire young people. You have to do some things that are a little unorthodox to get press. You have to be willing to speak out against the establishment. She didn't do any of that. She had milquetoast ads. She hired a bunch of, people like Jeff Weaver. She hires people like from Amy Klobuchar's campaign. It wasn't going to work. And the results are in. 45% of the vote is in now. It's being called for Shontel Brown. And if you look at my last episode, which I just dropped, I made a prediction. A lot of people aren't brave enough to make predictions. But since I live in reality and I'm an empiricist, I tend to make predictions based on what I see is happening in numbers. And a lot of times those end up being accurate. I said it was going to be maybe 60-40 at best. Maybe Nina puts up 45%. As it turns out right now, the count for Brown is 22,335. For Turner, it's 12,867, which works out to 63.4% for Shontel Brown and 36.6% for Nina Turner. So actually a little bit worse than I suspected. Now, those numbers may change. There's only 45% of the vote in, but with that kind of gap, it's over. It's over. It might be a little bit closer than this in the morning, but it's Shontel Brown. She went out there and whooped wholesale ass. And like I said, I told you so. So, this is according to the Indianapolis Star, by the way. They're updating their numbers right now. It was just called by them. And with 10,000 votes separating them right now, with only, 35,000 votes in, it's over before it started. So it would be nice if some of those people that were out there, pinning all of their hopes and dreams on this would now finally do some introspection and not just ask a bunch of poor people to give their last $27 to not only a hopeless campaign, but also to a person that hasn't given us any evidence that they're going to go into Congress if they get elected and act any differently than the squad already has. This is the results you get. If you gave to Nina's campaign, if you fundraised for her, if you made phone calls for her, if you knocked on doors for her, and you get this kind of result, perhaps you guys needed to do something different. There needed to be different messaging. There needed to be a different type of ad campaign. You needed to figure out a different play than the last play you just lost with. I can't imagine that any of you are happy with this result. It's not even close. It's not even close. And that's money we just spent funneling into the Democratic Party for this result. So I, for one, am glad I didn't donate to her campaign, because right now I'd be really fucking let down. And it would be nice if some of these commentators who have been pinning their hopes and dreams on Nina Turner being the Michael Jordan that goes in there and unites the squad and makes them work together, and she's the answer to all of our problems, she's our knight in shining armor, maybe do a little fucking introspection. Maybe come to the conclusion that the rest of us came to the first time Nina lost. But, or you can keep doing what you're doing and you'll fall from relevancy because you're consistently wrong and because you don't have any good reason for us to support these people. Either pragmatically, like putting them in there because we think we can win with them, or morally, because they haven't given us any reason to think that they're going to do anything different. The Democrats haven't changed a goddamn thing. The squad's been useless. Why would we think that Nina's going to go in there and change things? Why would we donate our time and our money to that? She can't even rhetorically come out and call the squad out on all of their failures. Why would we suspect that they're able to coalesce behind her when she gets in there if she won't even call them out when she's on the campaign trail? And also, they don't want to listen to her, by the way. If any of them really had any faith that Nina Turner could win or come into Congress and actually make a difference, fight for the things that they purport to fight for, they would have, as a Congressional Progressive Caucus, gotten behind her. But as we know, because Mark Pocan said it, nobody voted for Nina Turner. They all voted to get behind Shontel Brown. So, are we going to do this a third time? Are we going to be doing another Nina Turner run in 2024, same time as a third Bernie run? Is that what we're going to do? Is that what you guys think is the best thing to do? I would love to see your arguments. I'm excited to see the arguments that now ensue, telling us that we need to get behind Nina Turner because the third time's the charm. Get behind Bernie Sanders 2024 because third time's the charm. And we'll see exactly how many dupes you guys can get. So, again, I hate to say I told you so. It appears Shontel Brown has won. It still remains to be seen exactly by how much. But initial numbers, if they hold, it's going to be something like 60-40, which that's unsurprising. And if you look at my episode from yesterday, that's literally exactly what I predicted. Why am I able to do this? Why am I able to predict things so accurately? Well, I don't live in la-la land like a lot of these boutique lefties do. I look at objective reality and I try to guess as best I can, and I'm objective in a way that they're not. So, keep fighting that good fight out there. Sorry, Nina, but at least you got the job at TYT to keep you afloat.